Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Chicago Bears in Madden 26. The Bears are actually off to a great start. They're actually 6-3 right now, which is absolutely amazing. They're second in the NFC North, so obviously I don't know if this is still from the Lions, but possibly the Lions have a big game coming up against the Philadelphia Eagles. If they lose, the Chicago Bears will take number one spot of the NFC North. So the Lions definitely have some competition this year. The Packers, the Vikings as well. So yeah, the Bears also have a big matchup coming up against the Vikings, a division rival. So obviously, some huge games coming up for the NFC North. But obviously, the Chicago Bears, we kind of knew they were going to be a little bit better this year, obviously, for a bunch of reasons. You know, they definitely got a lot of upgrades, in my opinion. Cole Kmet, I feel like, should be starting over. Colston Loveland, I feel like, should be starting over Cole Kmet. But I don't know if that's the case or no. Their offensive line got 100, like a lot better. Obviously, adding Joe Dooney, adding a bunch of other guys. Their offensive line right now is pretty good. I can't lie with you. Offensively, Caleb Williams has been up and down. You know, he's shown flashes, not really turning into anything yet. Obviously, I have a great receiving core. DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, three really good receivers. Obviously, DeAndre Swift. Kyle has been good, though. I wonder if he will eventually take the spot from DeAndre Swift soon, but I think DeAndre Swift shows to be a starting running back, at least for this season. Defensively, I feel like they're also pretty good as well. Obviously, Jalen Johnson is hurt right now, so that does affect their cornerback room. But other than that, I feel like they're pretty good defensively, obviously. They still got Jervin Dexter, Grady Jarrett. They got Montez Sweat. They got TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds. They got Kevin Byard. Now, Byard might not be the same player. He's still a solid safety. Obviously, CJ Garner-Johnson has been pretty good ever since they signed him, as we all know. Jaquan Brisker, they got Noah Sewell. So they have a pretty good defense. Slot receiver is going to be Roma Dunze. Slot cornerback is going to be CJ Garner-Johnson. So it's time to see if this, team could keep going right now. We're 6-3. Big matchup coming against the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, we'll see if we can go ahead and make the playoffs. Disappointing. We finished off 9-8, so we did not make the playoffs. We were disappointing, but I feel like 9-8 is a great start to this. Obviously, I feel like next year we could 100% be a playoff team. The season recap: the Philadelphia Eagles went back to back against the Colts. Jalen Hurts won Super Bowl MVP. That league MVP goes to Josh Allen. Mike Vrabel wins Coach of the Year. Offensive player goes to Jonathan Taylor. Josh Sweat wins Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie went to Jackson Dart. And Offensive Rookie went to Jackson Dart. Defensive Rookie went to Jalen Walker. So let's see the stats, I guess. So offense, we finish off 10th. It actually is better than I thought. Is it our defense that's a problem? It is. Okay, defense was 29th. Caleb Williams had a solid season. I could honestly live with this. 30,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 9 picks. Not bad at all. Rushing, DeAndre Swift, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Receiving, Roma Dunze, 930 yards, 9 touchdowns. So we didn't really have a 1,000-yard receiver, but can say a lot of guys definitely got the ball. I want to start Colston Loveland next year 100%. I feel like he's good enough to start over Cole Kmet, in my opinion. Defensively, obviously, people didn't love the Cole Kmet pick. I didn't like it either myself. I don't think tight end was their biggest need at the time at all. I definitely think there were a lot of bigger needs on that team at the time. They decided to draft a tight end. But Montez Sweat with 8 sacks, 5 from Jervin Dexter, 4 from Tremaine Edmonds, 3.5 from CJ Garner-Johnson. Interceptions, we had 4 from Tremaine Edmonds. I had a bunch of picks. 4 from Kevin Byard, 3 from Wright, 2 from Brisker, 2 from PJ Edwards, 2 from Stevenson, 1 from Owens, 1 from Jalen Jones, and 1 from Nick McClaw. So we had a bunch of picks, man. Did we lead the league in team interceptions? I mean, probably. But it's time to see who need to re-sign, obviously. I don't think anybody retired, obviously. Do the Bears actually have this much money? I don't know. I don't think anybody retired. Yep, and Joe Dooney retired. Of course, Joe Dooney freaking retired. Okay, that's why we have that much money, and Grady J retired. So I'm glad Joe Dooney retiring is actually so annoying. They literally just traded for him. That is just really disappointing, man. I can't really override retirements in this game either. So Darnell Wright will accept the 5th-year option of solid right tackle. Jaquan Brisker, somehow I do want back. I do, honestly. So I'll offer him like a lot of money. We'll see if he'll decide to choose us or not. Jaquan Brisker will stick around. So we get him back, which is pretty cool, which is pretty nice. Garner Johnson, I mean, we could re-sign him, but we might just let him go. Braxton Jones is going to let him go. We don't have to re-sign anybody else. I mean, Kevin Byard is superstar dev, but I think we might have to get a younger free safety, like save some more money. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we give him a 1 year deal, sure, but I think I'm just gonna let him go because we want to have future money, and then everybody else really is gonna let him go as well. Obviously, Brisker was the guy that we had to re-sign. Gunnar Johnson, I'm also just let him walk in free agency. So that's what we'll do. I know this team was also really expensive, like I said, but we'll head. Like I said, Joe Thune retiring is literally the worst case scenario. Like you cannot have planned that even worse than how it just happened. Like really, bro. All right. Well, offensively, obviously, offensive line doesn't look as good as it was before with Joe Lynn retiring. Jonah Jackson obviously traded for him. We probably just need like, okay, what is this guy? Is he a right or left tackle? He is a right tackle, but they have him at left tackle. So a left tackle is probably a need for us. So we'll have to go after that. Right is a right tackle. We have Darnell Wright's a right. So we'll have to go after a left tackle and a left guard in free agency. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Or wait, is this guy? No, that's a center. Yeah, Drew Dalman is a center, 100%. So I'm getting a little confused here because I don't know, positions are kind of weird right now, but it's whatever. We got Swift, we got Caleb Williams. He's gonna be a starter for the rest of the video. DJ Moore, and then Roma Dunze and Luther Burr. Now, DJ Moore was somebody that's brought up in trade rumors for a minute, so we could get started trading him if we could save money as well. But we'll see. Defensively, I feel like so. Hey, free safety is a big need. They have Brisker playing free safety. He's obviously a strong safety. I'm pretty sure he's a strong safety, right? Yeah. So Brisker, we'll have to go after a free safety. Then everything else in the defense, in my opinion, is actually we have started in every position. We have obviously number one corner Jalen Johnson. Kyler Gordon is pretty good as well. Stevenson. So we have our three corners. We might need an edge rusher. So right edge is one of a big need as well. Left edge, we got Sweat. Edmonds up to a superstar today. That's pretty cool. And then honestly, I think we have starters other than free safety and maybe extra defensive tackle and edge. I think we're low key good. Although Shamar Turner is injured for this team. I'm only offering one guy in free agency. Actually, going to be Boy Mafe here. The fact that he's here is okay. I don't expect him to be here at all. But if we can land him, I'd absolutely love that. And of course, we're not going to land Boy Mafe. So we might even decide nobody in free agency. Like other than Boy, he would have been our right edge, starting right edge, but he decided to go somewhere else. Fire went to the Rams. So I mean, that was the Raiders. My bad. But yeah, obviously, that really sucks a ton. So without him, we could go after like Tevin Jenkins down with the Broncos, so we're not able to have to add that. Obviously, don't need a tight end at this point. So yeah, honestly, that sucks really bad. We might just go into sound like Quiddy Pay, I guess, but I don't think he would be worth it. I mean, go after Arnold, but like I said, we might as well just go ahead and just not sign anybody. Free safety was another need, but there's really like Darius watching. I feel like off Darius watching literally every video. So and Brian Cook, I feel like we just might as well draft one, and then we draft the other positions as well. So I know defensive tackles in need. DJ Reader's here, which I guess for 1 year I wouldn't mind DJ Reader, not gonna lie. So for 1 or 2 years, DJ Reader, we'll offer him a contract. So DJ Reader, if we can land him. Hopefully, because we might even not even land DJ Reader. If we can't land him now, I'm not going to sign anybody in free agency, bro. DJ Reader is going to sign with us. We get our defensive tackle, so we get something, I guess. We still need a left tackle, still need a left guard. Like I said, Joe Dinner retiring was literally the worst thing that ever happened to us. But we'll have a solid pick in the draft for missing the playoffs, obviously. So we'll just go straight there. All right, we have the 17th pick in the NFL draft, and obviously we got three big needs for this team: right edge, free safety, and maybe so right edge, free safety, and left and right guard. Those are our biggest needs. So obviously we're not able to address everything here, only three of those things, but I feel like we can start this off with our edge. Obviously, there's some really good ones. Mateo, I like the sound of him. Also like the sound of Kelby Collins. So one of these guys are going to be taken. Let's look at the better prospect here. So Mateo has A block shedding, A fitness moves, A to C power moves, and A tackle. He already looks really good. So I think I'm going to just really know. We're still looking at Kelby Collins, but they both look really good. I don't know who would be better, Kelby Collins or Mateo. I think I'm going to go with Mateo. I'm not going to lie with you. 6'5", 270 pounds. I'm going to go with Mateo. We'll see if he's the better pick. He's ranked number 18, drafting at 17. So yeah, right at his value. So you absolutely love that he's hidden dev. So I also don't know if this team has all their draft cap. I know they made some trades, obviously getting Joe Thuney, Jonah Jackson. Okay, they have their second round pick, which will obviously probably look to draft some offensive line here. Dude, Jeremiah Love being here. I don't know. We do need a running back in the future. But I just can't. I can't. There's some a lot bigger needs. We already have two good ones. But Jeremiah Love would be perfect though. He would literally replace DeAndre Swift perfectly. but I can't do it. We need to draft our edge rushers and stuff, and maybe free safety. Even that would be this is perfect right now, but I just can't. Sure, if we already had our positions filled, 100% draft Jeremiah Love, but we have to go look at other things we need more. So Kamari Ramsey is here, which I already know he comes out superstar devs. That would be a great pick. And then let me look at left guard and left tackle. So left tackle, we got Austin Barber, we got Wagner. I know these two are pretty solid. Left guard, we got Chase. So we want to take Ramsey, don't want to take the offensive line. I definitely think we go with offensive line. Here's Austin Barber, Wagner. I'm gonna go. So C awareness, A impact block, A botching, A to B run block. Not bad. Wagner has A to C awareness, C to F impact and block. So I think the other guy is better. I think Austin Barber might be a little better than him. So welcome to the team, Austin Barber, number 90 draft, not 49. He'll be a starter right away, and I'm hoping Kamari Ramsey is still with the third round pick if we have a third rounder. And we do have a third rounder, so it's pretty cool. And I think Kamara Evans might have got taken off the board, most likely. So, yeah, I don't think he's here anymore. So, we'll still draft the free safety, though. It's one of our needs. So, Pharrell, Scott, any struggle safety could definitely play. Obviously, him at free safety, Brisker, because obviously that position works for him. But if you want to take Farrell, Amari Farrell here, A hit power, B to D man coverage, B tackle, C to F zone. So, he's okay. I mean, he's number one in most categories. He's top five in every single category. I'm going to take him. So Amari Farrell, he'll be the pick here with this pick. He's going to be ranked number 117, drafting at 81. He's hitting depth. He'll start right away. Okay, just like that, we addressed three of our main positions, and then I meant to simulate to the end of the draft. But I'm going to sim to the end of the draft, and then I'll see you guys in the lineup for year number 2. All right, so heading into this season, we're at 80 the overall team, 84 offense, 83 defense. So we can still make the playoffs at this probably. But here's your lineup heading into this season. So we're able to add Barber, a really good left tackle. We can move over to guard. It could probably be a higher overall. Since we already have this guy, we might move him over to guard, which we'll do. We already have this guy, and he looks like he was just a rookie for this team, right? So, yeah, so Ozzy, wait, he's a right tackle. So I mean, I'm still going to start him. I mean, we can move this guy to left guard. I'm going to move Barber over to left guard, so he'll be a higher overall. And we can start the other guy at tackle, and then he'll just develop at tackle, I guess, at least for now. Since Barber, I know he'll be a higher overall left guard. That's usually how this thing goes. So move him over to left guard. He is now 75 overall, so not bad. And this guy will start at tackle since he is the younger, or since he was a rookie last year. So that offensive line is pretty good. I'm going to start Colson Loveland this year. Like I said, he's starting off fullback. So let me go and switch that to where he's not starting at fullback, and then let me start Colson Loveland. So that's what we'll do. And then still got DJ Moore, Swift, Caleb Williams up to 85 overall. I got, Roma Dunze. I think Roma Dunze and Luther Burden should be the future receiving core of this team. This might be DJ Moore's last season, depending on how the thing looks financially, but we'll see. Defensively, obviously adding Mateo and Farrell, two great additions to this defense, so I'll absolutely take that. We got Edmonds, we got TJ Edwards, we got Noah Sewell, Brisker, got our cornerbacks back, and Jalen Johnson and Kyle Gordon. That's nice. Montez Sweat, Driven Dexter, DJ Reader, Samar Turner. And then Mateo. So, yeah, I absolutely love this. I'm going to lie. We addressed a lot of positions, a lot of our biggest needs, which I absolutely love that. And then, yeah, that'll be we're not going to mess with the playbook yet. If we miss the playoffs in year number 2, we will switch the playbook in year number 3. But I'm really confident in Ben Johnson's playbooks for us to maybe, make the playoffs. But that could be wrong. We'll see. So our record was pretty bad. We finished off 5-12, so that's really disappointing, as we all know. Denny about to retire this season. We had DJ Reader retiring, which was pretty expected. But yeah, I think playbook has to be changed, unfortunately. So yeah, the Packers won. Stafford won MVP. Pete Carroll. You guys see the rest of the stats. But yeah, it's really disappointing, as you just seen right there. So yeah, playbook is gonna have to be changed. We had the worst offense in the NFL. Guessing defense was basically the same thing. Yeah, not great. Caleb Williams didn't really improve. Obviously, should change the playbook. I should have known. Swift did not have a bad season, so can't really blame this on our running game. Receiving, yeah, honestly, I don't love how close to Loveland's our number one best target. I don't love this. We just couldn't really pass the ball. I don't know why. We literally have 3 really good receivers in the team. We couldn't get them the ball. Said it was close to Loveland. Now I like Loveland, but that's kind of crazy. Yeah, okay. We know what we need to do. Sacks wise, 7.5 from Sweat, 5.5 from Dexter, 5 from Mateo, 5.5 from Mateo, 3.5 from Edmonds. Yeah, we all know what's about to happen. We got a bunch of interceptions once again, so that's pretty good. But sadly, our offensive and defensive playbook needs to be changed. So we'll go into need to re-sign our starting change. But at the same time, the Bears are really talented. So interesting why we're actually losing so many games. But Roma Dunze is a fifth-year option, which we'll accept. Caleb Williams is a fifth-year option, which we'll also accept. Obviously, got these two in the same draft, I'm pretty sure. Jermaine Edmonds is a free agent. Jervin Dexter's a free agent. He's superstar dev, too. Swift, I think we can probably. I mean, he hasn't been bad. Because he had no interest, we might as well go another direction. Stevenson is somebody I want back. Sewell's a really good Sam linebacker. Yeah, we have some decisions to make. We might not have enough money. All right, so let me start off with Jermaine Edmonds. He has interest, so we should be able to stick around. Hopefully, I'd like to bring him back. He won't stick around, so Edmonds will be a free agent. I'm not franchise tagging him. That will cost us literally half of our money. Even though it's only $17 million, I can't. Dexter, though, he might not even come back. I'm not going to lie. He literally had no interest as well. It would suck to lose Jermaine Dexter, so he has to overpay to resign him. He's going to also test free agency. So far, this has not been going well. Losing two of our superstars on defense, I can't franchise tag. I just can't. Swift, Stevenson. How about Noah Sewell? Can we bring back Noah Sewell at least, dude? Because honestly, he would be Noah Sewell in test free agency. What is happening, bro? This is going terrible right now. So I didn't. Team has Cam Robinson. Anyway, so yeah, Stevenson is a solid cornerback 3 that I think I would like him back. I mean, likely doesn't stick around either. So yeah, we literally are stick track down on everybody, and I'm offering more money than they want. Like literally, you can see everybody wants everybody have the franchise tag. And I'm not gonna bring back so our team overall is about to go down like crazy. I'm not franchise tagging anyone, so yeah, we might be going through a whole freaking reshift this offseason, bro. That's disappointing. Really disappointing, actually. Everybody just left us like that. Jervin Dexter hurt the most. I can't lie. We need Jervin Dexter, but I don't know what we're gonna do, man. Offensively is how we're looking like now. Solid O line. I feel we can probably use somebody better on the O line though. Loveland is now a superstar dev, so it's pretty nice. And then DJ Moore, I feel like is somebody we might, and he's not bad. We need starting running back like Kyle Mangana, but we probably need somebody better there. And then defensively, obviously losing, our defensive tackle sucks. He literally held this defensive tackle room up. The other one retiring. Farrell's up to an 80 overall. Mateo, I wanted one of these two to be superstar dev, but it's fine. So defensive tackle, we now need a Sam linebacker, we need a Will linebacker, and a cornerback 3. So this will be really tough. All right, real quick, I want to see if there's any obvious cuts we can make, low-key, just in case. So, DJ Moore, like I said, got Dale, yeah, $15 million. I know it was a good addition from, like, the Colts or whatever, but saving $15 million seems like a no-brainer. So, yeah, let me do that. And I think there's some other guys where we can save up money. Let's see. So, Jonah Jackson, he kind of is, but I kind of want to keep him, bro. He's, like I said, he might be making a little too much money. Cole Kmet, I feel like he might have to go as well. Tyson Baggett, our backup center. Am I seeing no backup? That's the backup center. Backup quarterback is making $4 million. I was gonna say $4 million if we cut him. That's what I tried to say. So yeah, that's also a no-brainer. So might as well save an extra $4 million by cutting our backup quarterback, which we can replace pretty easily. And then Sweat. I mean, it's not really any obvious cuts really, but I want to keep TJ Edwards. Cole Kmet I feel like we have to cut or trade Cole Kmet, though. I'm not going to lie with you, just because we might not need him anymore. Now, he might be a good blocking tight end now, but I just don't think he's worth the re-sign. I don't think he's going to be a free agent next year, so I think it makes sense to probably trade Cole Kmet. He's not getting any targets anymore with Colson Loveland taking his spot. So, yeah, let me trade away Cole Kmet. All right, so I just made this trade for Cole Kmet. Don't know if this is realistic or not, but the Seahawks needed a tight end. They give us Byron Murphy, dude. What an addition that is. Obviously, I don't think it's tried this whatever happened in real life. I feel like defensive tackle is more important than tight end. We do give them a couple extra picks as well, so maybe, but they're willing to make some business, and just like that, we get Byron Murphy, and we'll absolutely take that. I'm still offering a couple of guys in free agency. I also save us a ton of money as well. So adding Byron Murphy to defensive tackle room is obviously great. Let me show you guys the guys I'm offering for agency. Here are the guys I'm targeting for agency. I'm trying to get Charles Cross to come over to Chicago. Deron Payne has a lot of interest in coming here. He'll be a great addition. Jermaine Edmonds and Noah Sewell trying to get our linebacker quarterback together as well. There was no reason for them to leave, in my opinion. Noah Sewell has 8 offers, so Sadly, I don't think he chooses us, but if we can just get at least four of the three, I would love that. And we are gonna go ahead and land Charles Cross and Deron Payne. Looks like Edmonds. Okay, he's still deciding. Evans isn't gonna choose us. So unless we offer more money, which I guess we could, we have the money to do it now. We'll offer a low risk deal. We'll push it up. This is the most I'm going for Chimane. Maybe we'll want to sign. He's just not signing, I guess. So we're up there now. I mean, we'll see if we get him. We're gonna have to get a new Sam. But Tremaine Edmonds, will he sign? No, we're not getting him. Okay, so we'll have to get a new Sam and Will, which is definitely disappointing. Adding Charles Cross is pretty good though, so obviously that's pretty good. And then DeAndre Swift is still here, but he's gonna be like go at this point. So is there any new linebackers I go off? There's Noah Sewell, Chad Muma both went probably the two best Sams that were here. So yeah, we're not able to get one of those guys. We can get like one of these guys, but we might as well draft the Sam and a Will. I mean, obviously, Marion Overshown is here. I wouldn't mind Marion Overshown. Like if he choose us, he'd be the younger Trent Simpson. But if we get DeMarion Overshown, he's actually really good. If we can get him, honestly, I'd love that. So I'm going to offer him 4.2 million salary and bonus. We'll see if we land DeMarion Overshown. He doesn't have any interest, but if he would choose us, he's going to Kansas City. Never mind. So I'll offer a little bit more. I mean, we might as well. Like I said, I would love DeMarion Overshown. I'll offer a little bit more if he chooses us, whatever he does, and we'll just go a different direction. Overshown did not choose us. Okay, whatever. Was gonna go on this draft, I guess, a Sam and a Will. So we couldn't just do anything in free agency, but go after offensive line, which I'm not mad at, but I definitely did want a little more. So I'll keep the receiving core the same. So we need to draft is a running back. We need a running back. We need a Sam linebacker and a Will linebacker. TJ Edwards looking in a little wall. He's not that really good anymore. 31 years old. He's still a superstar dev. I'm still going to keep him. So running back, and then the two linebackers are our biggest needs. Wait, before we're out of here, I low-key want to sign a cornerback. I low-key forgot about that. I was planning on offering one of these three guys, but obviously I forgot. So Stevenson, Rogers. So I guess, I mean, Arlington Valentine might not be bad. He's 25 years old, 39 overall. I think we can develop him into a really good cornerback three. So I'll offer him a contract. I would love to get Valentine on this team, honestly. 79 overall. I'll take him if he just chooses us right now. We can't really like submit the offer yet, but we'll have to see if he signs. If not, we're not going to be with the cornerback three, I guess. But he should sign. He really should sign, though. And having the fourth overall pick helps a lot as well. So I love what one. Yo, low-key, Ron Williams being here is crazy, but we don't really need a receiver right now. He would be nice, but we don't need a receiver. But Lagway, right, we don't need a quarterback. We know what we're here for, and that is for so Isaac Brown. I mean, I know he's really good, like really good, but do we take him in round one? Or with our fourth pick, I mean, we've seen Genty go really high, so it's not our possibility for running back to go this high. Valentine did choose we don't need cornerbacks, so obviously let's think who we need the most. So is there any Sam and Will linebackers at all? So let's look at this. We got like Justin Williams. Now, no, Justin Williams is really good, so he might be the pick. I'm gonna lie. I don't taking like I don't know. None of these guys just seem like. Do we trade down? I mean, I don't know if we trade down. I mean, Rollins is the best player here right now. We don't need edge, so I think we might have to go Isaac Brown with our first pick. Even though I know Sam Williams is good, like a really good Sam linebacker. I'm gonna go with Sam Williams. Last, he might not be worth the top pick, but I know, or we can wait till CJ Leonard. All right, how about this? I'm going to take Isaac Brown. Obviously, running back is one of our biggest needs. We need to draft one. So Isaac Brown, welcome to the team. He is going to be ranked ranked number 5 draft before. I know he's good. I was just kind of debating if he should be our first round pick or not. But obviously, the talent wasn't the best for what we needed. I'm going to say that. But if Justin Williams is still on the board, which he actually might be. I did not see his name on there. So if he's still here, it's going to be obvious take. And okay, so I think he got taken actually. So yeah, we got like Cam Whitfield though. Let me look at Will linebacker. So John Stockton, Sammy Brown. Honestly, give me Sammy Brown with this pick, and then we'll draft the Sam a little later. I think Will is more important than Sam right now. So 56, draft him at 36. He's hitting depths. Give me Sammy Brown, and we'll draft the Will linebacker with our third round pick. And I think if we can complete this would be a successful offseason. I don't think we trade for one, but we'll see. Obviously, if we don't make the playoffs this year, we're going to have some huge discussions of what we want to do about this team. But let me go ahead and draft myself a Sam. So we got Jordan Pickens. Honestly, if he's the best guy we have, I don't know if it was going to be the pick. Honestly, we can roll with the 78. We don't have to force one, obviously. I guess he could start. But let me keep looking. So Dante Moore, Ellie Phillips, we got Swindle, we got Jones, McLean, we got Gerald Smith, Jalen Moss. Not loving this so far now. Not loving this room, but we could take Perry. No, since I don't see anything I like at all, I'm just gonna force the same linebacker. So Jordan Pickens, welcome to the team. He is gonna be ranked number. Oh, he's terrible. He's absolutely awful. Get this guy off my screen. He'll be good depth, I guess. But okay, solid drafts. I'll see you guys in the lineup. All right, this is how our team is looking like. We're an 86 overall team, 88 offense, and 84 defense. So I would love for that defensive rating to get up. I thought it would, but obviously losing both our linebackers, or at least one of them. But offensive line, why isn't Jonah Jackson starting? I have no clue. He's going to start, obviously. So offensive line, Charles Cross is great. Barber, Dalman, Jordan Jackson, Dole Wright, pretty good. Darnell Wright, and got Colston Loveland. Obviously, we did trade our backup center. I think it was worth it. Roma Dunze, Luther Burton, DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, Isaac Brown was the new running back. He's an 82 overall right off the bat. So yeah, he'll be a great addition. Obviously, defensively, we added Sammy Round at 76 overall. We won't have like a good Sam linebacker, but I can honestly roll with this guy at least. At least he has potential to become something. Farrell, Brisker, Jalen Johnson. We got Mateo. Obviously, we did lose Jermaine Dexter to free agency. He was never coming back either way. The interest level was not there. We did replace him with Byron Murphy and Deron Payne, so I can't be mad at that. Byron Murphy should be able to put up similar production. And then Montez Sweat, got Kyler Gordon, and then Valentine will be the cornerback 3 this year. So if things don't go right, I honestly don't know what we're going to do. Slot receiver is going to be Roma Dunze. Slot cornerback is going to be Valentine. I also want to change the offensive and defensive playbook. That's something that just needs to happen. Everything needs to change right now. So we're running a West Coast spread. I really thought Ben Johnson's playbook would be the route, but I guess not. So we could run a spread, or we can go ahead and run vertical zone run. Then I'm going to run that instead. Running a base 3-4, is there anything better we can run? We would be 100% if we want a 4-6 defense, literally 100%. So we can run that. So actually, maybe, yeah, so if we are 100% scheme on 3-4, I think we might have to run that. That's low-key looks insane. So 4-6, base 4-3 I think we were running it base. So base 3-4 would be 82%. 3-4 under would be 34%. I mean, 100%, my bad. And then, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things we could run here. Yes, I want to run a 3-4, but since it will be 100% at 3-4 under, which I literally never run 3-4 under, I mean, I guess we'll run it. Like, we could change if it doesn't work. And then offensive playbook will be changed to Cincinnati's. And then I'm probably going to run defensive playbook like Pittsburgh or Buffalo. I mean, it doesn't matter to me too much. So obviously, defense, we're going to have to change. Yeah, Ben Johnson with defense wasn't good last year. I don't want to miss the playoffs this year. So we're going to run Zach Taylor. And then defensively, I'm going to run the Steelers defense is usually the thing I run when I change the defensive playlist. So we really literally change offensive scheme, defensive scheme, offensive playbook, and defensive. So everything has changed for this team. It's a whole new scheme for Ben Johnson. We're basically getting a whole new coach, but not really. So here we go, man. We'll see how this season goes. If we miss the playoffs, this will be an absolute disaster, but I don't think that'll be the case. I'll see you guys at the end of this season. This year we actually made the playoffs at 12-5. That's amazing. So finally, as you can see, we got a bunch of our players in the offense at least. So that's great. You saw Roma Dunze and other guys well. So let me look at offensively we were number 1 in the NFL. So yeah, just changing the playbooks basically his whole game. Defensively, we're actually still 25th though. So okay, Caleb Williams had a great season, 5,247 yards, 42 touchdowns, 9 picks. So yeah, changing the playbook, literally reinvented him. Isaac Brown, a solid season. Receiving, though, Roma Dunze, 1,697 yards, 17 touchdowns. So, yeah, 1,532 yards from DJ Moore, and almost 1,000 yards from Luther Burton. Colston Loveland, 681 yards, 5 touchdowns. Yeah, receiving, we were definitely involved a ton. Defensively, though, sacks-wise, we had about 13.5 from Montez Sweat, 9.5 from Mateo, 8 from Byron Murphy, 7 from Sammy Brown, 4 from TJ Edwards, and 2.4 from Scott Freeman, our starting Sam this year. In our sevens, we had 2 from Sammy Brown, 2 from TJ Edwards, 2 from Valentine. We had 2 from Jalen Johnson, 1 from Kyler Gordon, and 1 from Farrell. We got the Detroit Lions in the first wildcard game. This will be tough, but I like our chances. I really do. We'll see if we can take them down. Like I said, our first playoff game in a minute. We're in Chicago as well, so we should have all the momentum in the world. We're gonna start off with the ball. We are gonna go and put up 3 points. We're gonna get a stop on defense, and we're gonna get an interception from Jaquan Brisker, 11-yard return. We're gonna score a touchdown, so that we're up 10-0. Great start for the Bears. We're gonna go up 13-0, and just like that, we're gonna get a field goal. They're gonna get their first touchdown and the 2-play. We're gonna go up 23-8 though. We're not going to give them a chance to come back. And just like that, we're going to go ahead and win the game. 23-8, great win as we're going to the division rounds. We take down the Lions. We'll see who our matchup is in the division round. In the division round, we got the Atlanta Falcons. We're in Atlanta, as you can see. So this might be a little tougher. The Falcons are a good team once you simulate a couple of years. But we're going to start off with the interception from Pharrell, 55-yard return. We're going to get a field goal off that. They're going to respond with the field goal. We are going to go up 10-3. We're going to get a stop on defense, and we're going to score before halftime as well. We're going to get a penalty, okay? But in order to get a stop on defense, we're going to score. We're up 24-3 right now. They're going to get a touchdown. But just like, I think this game might be over. Yeah, we're going to beat them 24-10. So far, we've been dominating in the playoffs. We take down the Lions. We take down the Falcons. Now we're about to go to the championship game. We'll see. We'll see, bro. We'll see if we make it to the Super Bowl. We got the New York Giants in the NFC Championship game. The Giants have been a team I've been playing a lot in the playoffs, but hey, man, looks like the future might be bright. I think they could hit Jackson Dart. They got Cam Scatterby, a bunch of guys, and Malik Neighbors. Gonna get a stop on defense, and we're gonna get a couple stops. Still no points put up on the board. There we go. Gonna go up 7-0. They're gonna respond 7-7, and then we're gonna get a touchdown right before halftime. 4th-and-1, and then we're gonna go ahead. Okay, they're gonna get a field goal. Going to make it a one possession. We're going to get a touchdown. I'm going to go up 21-10. It's now 21-18, and we're going to go up 24-18. We're going to win the game. Just like that, the Chicago Bears are going to the Super Bowl. In our first time here, we take down a bunch of really good teams, and we're going to the Super Bowl, man. Actually in the Super Bowl now, and as you can see, we got the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. This will be tough, obviously. The Bills are a really good team, but I also like our chance. We'll have to take down my favorite team to win the Super Bowl, which is disappointing, but we were building the Bears today. We're going to start off with the punt, and then we're going to score off that punt. We're going to go up 7-0. They're going to get a field goal in response. Okay, a touchback. We're going to go ahead and get a stop on defense heading into the third. We're going to get a field goal. We're up 10-3 right now. We're still in the lead right now. Let's hold on to this lead as we do 13-3. We're going to win this game. So, yeah, we're going to win this game 13-3. Low-scoring game, but the defense was freaking amazing. So, that'll end this one off. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night. You guys are going to championship celebration if you guys would like to. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.